Oh man, I am really excited about this one. We are going to not have a review, but have a used first impression of the Topo Designs Global Travel Roller. You may be familiar with the backpack. This is the roller edition of that. Just to be clear, Topo Designs did send me this bag as part of their affiliate program. But still, nevertheless, if you know me, you know that I am always going to give you an honest assessment of what I think about a bag. So in this case, even though Topo did send this to me and I'm a part of their affiliate program, so if you do click on the link in the bottom in the description, you can get a discount on this bag, but I'm still going to give you my honest opinion about it. So if you do buy it from that link, you're going to help me out, but ultimately I just want you to have a nice bag. And so far I have been really happy with this bag. I've taken it on a few road trips already. I haven't taken it yet on an airplane, but I am going to in 2 weeks. I'm taking it to Spain for a week-long trip that my family is taking very quickly to Spain. So what I want to do is just like any other review, I'm not going to fully review this yet until at least I get a couple of international trips into it, a few domestic trips into it, so that way I could give you a more well-rounded experience and review of this roller bag. So to give you a little bit of history, for a long time I've been using the Optimus roller, which has 4 wheels. So coming back to a design that had 2 wheels at first was a little iffy for me, but once I started using this bag, everything just kind of fell into place in the way that I packed it, in the way that the wheels felt. So let's go over the bag and some of the first impressions that I have of it. The first thing that I like about this bag is the design. I wouldn't say that it's whimsical, but it doesn't take itself too serious. You see a lot of these Tumi bags, these Samsonite bags, and they're just like really serious looking. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that, but I just love that this comes like, here's a teal, and here's a navy, and here's a little bit of red. Like there's color pop. You know, a lot of times people travel for fun. They're on vacation. They don't need to be so serious. And I just like that this bag, at least to me, has a sense of personality to it. So here in the outside, let's go over the outside. You have a nice luggage handle here. You have another one here up top, which is essentially just looped webbing, but still comfortable in the hand. It's really nice. You also have a handle here. And then at the bottom, you have another handle. So pretty much anywhere that you grab this bag, you're going to have a handle point. So no matter how you're going to carry it, take it out of the overhead, take it from the bottom of a chair, you have a way of getting to it easily. So here we see Topo's branding. You know, Topo's really big on their branding, but at least it's not like Topo. It's just like, you know, you kind of recognize this. You see a Topo bag in the wild and you're like, all right, for sure, that's a Topo. Here in the front is you see these latch points. I have yet to use these. I don't tend to latch a lot of stuff outside of my luggage, but I know that there are people out there that do that. One thing that I will say is this roller has a ton of pockets. If you're somebody that doesn't like pockets, that you just want just like a big cavity, then this might not be the bag for you. But if you like to organize your stuff in a very specific way, then this might be the one for you. And why do I say that? Well, let's go over it. You have this one pocket right in the front. So maybe you could put your passports in here. You could put like maps, but you put flat stuff, whatever documentation. I will say that the zippers, super smooth right out of the box. Like really, really like them. Like not a problem. Really like them. Then also you have this pocket here. And what's interesting is that Topo they tried to add some extra security here by putting in like this loop. Like you're supposed to be able to take these zipper pulls and pull them through here to make it harder for a thief to open the bag. I think this is more a deterrent for the user than it is for thieves. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about how difficult they make this. But anyways, you open this up, and here you have this nice admin section, which has a little bit, not a lot, but it has like a little bit of depth. If you want to put like a book, you can. But here you have one pocket and then two drop pockets as well. So here's the organization. Here's where you start looking at stuff. All right, like where can I put a book? Bam. Where can I put my Kindle? Bam. Where can I put some headphones or my wallet or some snacks? Bam. So also this top zipper here, or this top bag pocket goes all the way down here. So there's a lot of space for you to maneuver through this bag and really put a lot of stuff in it. Okay, so now the next pocket that we'll notice is this one right here. And this one opens up to the main cavity of the bag. But the main cavity of the bag can be closed. So you might just open this up, and now you have this pocket which goes all the way down. Then you have these mesh pockets as well. So again, lots of pocketing here. So if you want to be ultra organized, what I would suggest is to have pouches for all your stuff. So I'm a pouch packer. I put everything in packing cubes. I have a toiletry pouch. I have a tech pouch. I have a diabetes pouch. I have all my stuff in pouches. So something for me like this wouldn't be that bad. Or I could also see somebody who just wants a main cavity and they could put all their pouches just in the main cavity. So let's close this up for now because I still want to go over some stuff on the outside. So again, now we go to the back. So you see, this is it's a hybrid because you have this soft shell on the front, but then you have this hard shell on the outside, which is kind of nice. But then you have the big branding and whatnot. Here you have it's pretty big. So here you have the handle, which goes out pretty far. It's nice. What I like here also is that you have this metal on all the edges that can be hit by objects, and it protects the bag quite a bit. I do really like the wheels on this. They're like rollerblade wheels, and so far they feel very smooth, and I really like the way that they work. One thing I'll also say that I really like is the construction of the bag. I had an Eagle Creek bag that I gave to my wife for an anniversary years ago. And we had this casing, part of the bag pop, like one of the screws popped off. And I couldn't fix it myself. I couldn't find anybody to fix it. Even Eagle Creek was like, yeah, we're not gonna fix that, despite their big warranty guarantee that they tout or used to tout. But here you see, like, if this ever breaks off, it looks like I could just get a replacement part for it and fix it, which is nice because honestly, this is where a lot of the wear and tear on this bag is gonna happen, is here. Especially if you're one of those travelers that goes to Europe and drags this along all the cobblestone, or one of these people that just like rolls bags up the stairs. This is gonna take a lot of wear and tear. Yeah, so the other thing that you'll notice here in this bag is that you see a lot of latch points. So you have latch points here, you have this clip here, you have a clip here, you have this, and then you have these two other attachment points here. So I know Topo has a whole ecosystem of straps and things that you can use, that you can attach to this. When it comes to putting stuff outside of my bag, I tend to be a minimalist. So I don't see myself really using a lot of these things. But if you are somebody who is into that and you're gonna strap stuff to the outside of your bag, a coat, a tripod, extra equipment, whatever it is, this is gonna be a bag that's gonna have that extra functionality that as these challenges present themselves in the course of travel, you'll have options for yourself. So for instance, this is a roller luggage, but it also comes with backpack straps. So the backpack straps, you can attach them to here and here, and then it becomes a backpack. I found at least early on, that to attach these clips, I've never been a fan. I know that Wander also likes to use these clips. I mean, I guess they're pretty popular. Sometimes I find them to be a little finicky. I'm not a huge fan of the way that these clips work. But still, I don't know if I would ever use these backpack straps, because typically when I travel, I will already be traveling with a backpack. Like, I'm never one of these people that just has a roller luggage. Like, there's always gonna be a backpack, or at the very least a messenger with me. So I never see myself really wearing this as a backpack. So for me, this is nice, but I do think that it takes a little bit of extra planning. Like, if you feel like you're gonna need it, then pack it. You know, you could pop it in somewhere. But for me, like, we're going to Spain. I'm gonna leave these behind because I don't really feel like I'm gonna use them in any appreciable way. That's just me. But of course, everybody's miles may vary. All right, let's go into the main cavity of the bag. So again, like, very smooth zippers. They work really well. I really like them. Let's open this up again. So actually, one thing I want to bring up. When I traveled with this bag last time, I had, of course, all my clothes inside. I had stuff in here. But what I also did is I also put shoes and flip-flops right outside of here. So they weren't touching any clothes. And then this has a bit of give to it. So when I packed it out, it was fine. Like, the shoes just stayed there, which, you know, packing shoes is a hassle. So I was able to do that with this bag. Then you open up, and again, you have like this really nice, very bright inner cavity of this bag. And then I don't want to overlook that you also here have a quick access pocket at the top of this roller. So you have this, which of course, remember, the more stuff you put in here, the less stuff fits in the main cavity. So that can get in the way, unless like you pack everything and then just plop this over it. You see how like nice and like smooth these wheels are? Like, I'm trying to talk to you guys, and this bag keeps keeps moving. So really smooth wheels. So really, that's the inside of the bag. Guys, this is luggage. So again, if you are the type of person that wants a little bit of extra organization, a little bit more pocketing from your luggage, this is good. If you're a person that is going to encounter a lot of different scenarios in which you're going to need a roller, maybe you're traveling for leisure, maybe you're traveling for business, maybe you're going on a cruise, maybe you are taking a trip through Europe, maybe you're going to Asia. This bag is equipped to allow you to adapt to changing circumstances. And then of course, it does have some features here where you can, if you really wanted to, you can make this very difficult to open. So here you have that. You could do the same thing with this one. You can kind of bring this zipper pull through this. Like, again, like, it's not the easiest thing, but now, like, imagine somebody, like, no pickpocket is getting through that. Not in any appreciable way. Same thing with the main compartment. It has this right here, where it makes it much more difficult to take the zippers out. Then of course you have all these attachment points, you have all this. So this is like a really modular, it's meant for practicality. And when it comes to travel, I'm all about that. But what's kind of cool about this bag is it's not only practical and functional, but it looks cool. It's a cool looking bag. So I'm gonna give this a go. Like I said, I've already traveled with it. These are my first impressions using it so far. It fits a lot. It's 44 liters. It's carry-on appropriate. I'm looking forward to really using this bag. And so far, it's definitely replaced the Eagle Creek that I've been using for a while. And between this and some other stuff that I have, like, perfect travel companions. So give this a look. Topo Designs, very well-known brand, very trusted brand. I've really enjoyed working with the people at Topo. And want to thank them for sending me this bag, and I'm going to continue putting it through its paces, and I'll come out with a full review in a few months. So guys, like and subscribe, take it easy, and I'll see you soon.